Greetings, fellow Wacksters, and welcome back to another episode of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So we basically just convinced and finally fought all our way to Talos, the leader of the ARC, Augmented Rights Coalition, and it seems like he was assassinated right after we convinced him, right in front of our eyes. Because he thinks someone in his organization did the terrorist attack on the train station. Now we need to get out of here without dying. Let's do our best to not die. Shall we? Nothing? There's a food supply. Lots of fresh tomatoes. Looks tasty.
I swear he will not escape.
It's all going wrong at the same damn time.
Where now?
Might have been the wind.
You're
No.
here, I will
You
find
see anything? Because I don't.
Keep it together, for all of us. Huh? Where?
I heard whispers of doubt from the others in the coalition.
We are not here. Over.
We will find something
I
real
think it
soon.
might be gone.
Shoot anything you see. No one but us should be here.
Here we go.
The threat is over. We're taking a break.
Calm down. You need to be careful.
Kurwa. I hope I'm not just imagining things.
After we are done
Rationing
here,
our supplies
we should
will
check
be
on
difficult.
Talos.
Should check on Talos.
My heart is racing.
Someone needs to make sure the gate is still closed. Thought I heard a VTOL earlier.
What will happen to the cause now?
Someone needs to make sure the gate is still closed.
Whew. We got out of there.
Rationing our supplies will be difficult.
Well, let's jump. We can handle it. lots of battle rifle armor. Just what we will need. Just what the doctor ordered.
Area secure.
What's happening?
Maintaining cautious patrol mode. Threat detected. Investigation mode is active.
Crap.
Exit mode activated.
Jensen, the meter's running. Where the hell are you?
I'm getting
On my
out
way,
of here.
Well, step
What
it
can
up.
you do? Well, this door would open at proper speed. Let me loot. Yeah, probably already looted it. Let's get out of here.
Shit, Jensen, behind you.
Yeah, he's the real terrorist behind all of this. Come on, just one bullet right between his eyes. Let's got out of Golem City. Not a second too late. Oh, it's lovely with the long loading times. Let's see what we'll tell to Miller.
A lot of goddamn good Rucker being dead is going to do for us. Your orders were to bring him in.
I fully intended to.
Then how did this happen?
I think someone being paid to manipulate Ark killed him. Someone in his crew. Rucker told me Ark was being set up, that the real terrorists were hiding in plain sight.
And was he wearing a tinfoil hat when he said this?
The man was devoted to bridging the divide between Augs and Naturals. He knew that every one of these attacks just drives the stake in deeper, and that the only way to fix things was to pull that stake out. He said he had evidence to prove Ark's innocence. He was ready to come in and talk to us, even though he knew it meant risking his life.
What evidence was he referring to?
An email on a pocket secretary he found in Ark. It's cryptic, but it reads like activation orders to me. What did we get back on Viktor Marchenko?
I ran that name through iLink. We didn't get back shit. You think this message was for him?
If someone inside Ark is taking orders from people outside the group, I think he could be the guy, yeah. Maybe Chang can backtrace the IP address on that email. Find out who's talking to who.
Who's to say Rucker didn't write that email himself?
Okay, maybe there's something to this message. I'll give it to cybercrimes. See what they come back with on the IPs. Christ. What a mess. You know word of Rucker's death is going to spread, don't you? And when that happens, the head of state police assures me Golem City will become a war zone. We can't let that happen.
But it already is. Makes no sense.
I hope we're good on juice, Chicane, because I need a ride. As for you, Agent...
I still have a case to solve, and I know exactly where to start, Director. Smiley's had more than enough time to analyze that DSD I gave him.
The one you took from Razika?
I'll check in with him, see what's on it. After that, I'll go where the evidence takes me. I intend to make sure the right people are brought to justice for this, whether they're augmented or not.
Get a move on, before this case gets any colder. And keep me in the loop. Let's go, Chicane.
Let's get out of here. We have 3 augments we can do. Or praxis points. Ah. Don't need that. Yeah, this is just luxurious. 40 targets. That's insane. Reflex booster. Ah, we want this. Now with 1 point left. What do we go for? Focus enhancer next. I think. Let's save points.
Alex,
Yeah.
tell us Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man. Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Prague is gonna explode.
And the whole world's watching. Listen, Miller's gone to meet with state police. Could be our chance to determine his loyalties.
He lives near TF-29. You want us to search his apartment?
Not us. Me. You keep digging into that VersaLife break-in. And see what the Collective can dig up on a Viktor Marchenko. If I'm right, and Rucker was poisoned, all 3 might be connected. Jensen out.
Adam, you there? You're not gonna believe this, but Vadim Orlov is in Prague.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. 6 months ago, he got an augmented expert's visa and has been coming and going periodically ever since. Border Control logged him in this morning.
I arrived in Prague 6 months ago. Where's he staying?
In the Lilioma Courtyard Apartments on Lavani Street, 2nd floor.
I'll check it out.
Whatever.
That's many different locations. Let's first do the side quest. Up here.
Seraph. I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment and see what I can find.
Nano blade. Ammunition for nano blade. Hack this. This way, no? Wait, what?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, we try that once more.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Let's try again.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, come on.
Trace program initiated.
This way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Come on.
Access granted.
Port data. Receive a last surveillance package and are running down the unknown sent photographs. If anything pertinent hits, we will update you with required actions. In the meantime, trailing the girl and the watcher will handle the main subject. Track soon. Urgent. However, to compromise, visitor is public domain. Extract visitors to safe side Bravo. ASAP. Visitor resist. Retire visitor. Down. Photograph. Ah, you read this? Great. Now what else is there in this apartment? This will not be able to hack. And nothing out here. Nope. Alright, then we need to meet with Smiley. Let's search Mila's apartment on the way.
I told you I am not going to.
Come on, Stanley. We would not ask if we were not desperate. Nice coat! Be quiet. Just make it through this shift.
Can we join the club? Aww.
I can't believe Rucker's dead.
That bastard
had it.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
Yeah, but why does he have 4 joysticks, but only 1 chair? That's kind of normal sitting in front of such a huge ass TV. That makes no sense at all.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
Anything else we're missing? Could be in here.
Human presence detected. Engaging smart home system. Smart system engaged. Scanning biodata.
Around the clock.
Authorized presence confirmed. Intruder protocols engaged. You are not the authorized homeowner. Your presence in this home is not certified. Please vacate the premises.
It is a pleasure to speak with you, Doctor. Tell me, what do you feel the human restoration
You have chosen not to leave. Please confine yourself to a corner and wait for local authorities to arrive.
Speak with you too, Eliza. Listen, I know opponents are speaking.
I knew it. Nothing.
Oh crap.
These social justice warriors fail to see the...
Let's see if we can hack this.
Access granted. Please hold still as I scan you. Thank you. Welcome to your smart home system.
That was not what I expected while I was hacking. Laser targeting system, we want that. Let's get out of here. Whoa,
Please, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
I did not like the way those guards from the bank were looking at me earlier.
You missed a stapler.
What? What happened? Are you alright? Yes, I'm fine.
I think I just lost another tooth.
Should have lost them by now.
You can't hide from me!
Where should I go?
Silly police.
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for
time to
being
meet.
quick. Didn't want to be seen
being
hanging
hunted
around by
down.
myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah, a couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
Right.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
Clarify.
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, I don't trust a guy who
Me,
works like that.
the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you.
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Have to
Your
take, I
call.
guess.
But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
Make the best of it, he says.
And we're safe. I hope.
Verified. Agent Adam Jensen.
Listen up. This is currently a situation that's well run.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam.
Start coordinating the state, see if there's any news.
We had Jensen inside for the complex today.
Let's talk to Smiley.
You're being paranoid.
No, I'm telling you, someone's hacking into the server and reading our email.
It's got to be Director Miller.
Here.
Daniel Fletcher.
Remember the days when
You
people would
are a
claim
genius.
responsibility for horrible shit they did?
Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like the bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
A Stanek. The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed. Let's see if I can find you a second option. Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek, founder and owner of the store, lives in the Davnia Vod district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Nadraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96, second floor.
Thanks, I'll check it out.
Great, let me know how it goes.
Alright.
I don't know.
So let's talk to the organization. Oh wait,
Find out.
what's that?
Rucker's death has got everything on the web jumping.
And it's a key card.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ooh, that was close. Message has been generated automatically. New passwords. Chang Peter. Phasia. Previous Sharp. Okay, we got all the passwords.
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Access granted.
There we go. Sensor room. With 4 attempts to breach your firewall, at least 2 collect. Clean up exposed.
Art doesn't make sense because of,
Message has been generated automatically. Door keypad code 4454. 5545. Now I have all the passwords.
You just know some head of law enforcement's gonna take credit.
Probably some nut.
But whoever we're not.
Yeah, we've seen it already.
I don't know. I got a bad feeling about this.
I don't know. It just means every organization on the board some cards have.
What if this means we have
Hey,
to
Adam.
codes to this stuff in here? No. That's a big
It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Ask him yourself.
infirmary.
How many have they lost in the last 3 months? Wouldn't catch me going in there.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Maybe it's
Access granted.
Maybe they took out the train station to get at someone.
New psychologist. Yeah, sure.
It shows us where the holes are after
Ah.
What is this? There's secrets all over this game. was going on in that room.
Of course, you don't want to.
Nothing in the bathroom. Okay.
I don't think those teeth all belong to the same person.
A temporary separation. Gotta raise some money.
All we can do is speculate.
Anti-Aug violence affects everyone. It's a cliche, but it's true.
Unequivocally, Paul. We should find out.
Alright.
How long is Director Miller going to be in Dahlem City?
Arc
The
doesn't make
amount of
sense
data
because
to
of,
shoot through is huge.
the obvious.
That explains why he went home to change first. He keeps his personal field gear in his apartment.
Of course he does. He likes his privacy.
This is set quest.
Could be anyone.
Rucker's death has got everything on the web jumping.
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the repertory cinema yesterday.
It sounds like UN Resolution 3507 may be the solution the world is looking for. Thank you, Dr. Christensen, for your honest and insightful perspective. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines around the world. Here are our top stories. Investors around the world today rejoiced at a decision by the Czech Republic to approve expansion plans for the Palisade Bank Corporation. Located in Prague, the bank's iconic clay facilities hold the largest and most secure data archiving vaults in the world. Cutting-edge security measures have protected the sensitive secrets of Mexico. Sources close to the bank tell me that no hacker has ever come close.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Despite an almost
Video is much faster than the type of
wasting their time. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel constantly rings.
We should find out, but it's not a priority.
Our portable data solution
this is our
massive storage capacity, flexible screens, and 1,000 other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the
Can we get a feed from that drone?
Deadly infectious diseases are at the center of some disturbing health news right now. The most significant of them, in terms of human cases, World health officials are scrambling to contain the outbreak, even as work begins in San Francisco at pharmaceutical giant VersaLife's cutting-edge Rocaseca Beach facility to find a more aggressive cure. Sources inside the R&D campus tell me, however, that this most recent strain mutates so quickly, new vaccines become obsolete before they can even reach.
Can't use this computer either.
So experts are working day and night, not only on aggressive treatments, but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent deadly outbreaks from occurring at all.
That's what it
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan. But holographic recordings take up a lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
Interesting. This should be fun.
This is different.
Wow, this looks like Summoner of Evil. Task Force 29. Ah. That's how that works. Data tower. Let's see what will happen. Okay, we need 5 of these. I see the lasers. Oh, that was over there. Why would I do that? This one as well. And jump down here. Oh, I got here to begin with. Great. Interesting sequence, though. Camera didn't pick that up. That was 3. Out of 5. Got that one. So now there's one on top and one on the bottom. Stairs further down. Here we go. This place looks lovely. bypass it all? It seems like it. Here we go. And anything else? Nope. There's one left. Huh. What can I do from up here? So I can do anything. Get to any of the ones, perhaps? Maybe there's a hole somewhere. Ah. And there we go. Should be the last one. Now we get to see the meetings.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on ARC.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because ARC doesn't operate in North America.
Place call, Hong Kong Alpha 10, priority message.
Who might this be?
We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside ARC?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive he's going to make his move. Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Any other way out?
Adam, what are you doing in here?
I could ask you the same.
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure.
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No, I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me...
Property Bank have made addressing those concerns.
Alright. Let's search his office again.
Is beyond the legal
I don't
jurisdiction.
know. I got a bad feeling about this.
Palisade Bank Corporation is now, and forever will be, the best secure corporate archiving company.
All we can do is speculate.
Around the clock, around the world. Hiker's News. Always watching. Because you are always watching. In part one of our two-part look at the Human Restoration Act, I am joined by the head of the Department of Sociology at Harvard, Dr.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
2 casualties. I'm working on the exfiltration. I need to...
Right.
My goodness. Dirty thing.
Standing shop, Mom. Red Queen.
Hej, hej, jste připravení a nažavený? Možná už je čas vlítnout na věc, ne? Pamatujte, soukromý pokoje jsou k dispozici nahoře. Oh yeah! Dobrý večer, přátelé Rudý královny. Pozdravte Anešku. Má ráda jízdu na koních a klidný večery u táboráku. Tu ješ havíš, havíš, havíš.
One messy brother.
Pamatujte, dámy a pánové, v baru platí zákaz ošahávání. A teď to pořádně roztočíme. Dámy, zadrsejte rám.
Take a chance. You won't be disappointed.
To zbožňuju, tak se mi to
Don't be shy. Oh my.
What happened to the train scene? I don't know if I feel comfortable walking in this district.
This is the safest district in Prague. Everything is controlled by organized. For some reason, it was really everyone seemed.
Welcome to the Irish stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what we can do for you.
Irish stool. Catchy name. Very evocative.
I like to think so. Well, what will it be?
Nothing.
Not right now, thanks. I've got something to get to.
The more aggressive. However, that this most recent strain
Is there anything I can get you?
I've got everything I need.
Everyone should be so lucky.
day and night, not only on aggressive
Whiskey, am I right?
but on new cures and methodologies that will prevent death.
Okay, well, we'll check out this stripper district in the next episode because we have run out of time once more. Hope you guys enjoyed this series thus far. If you have, hit that like button with everything you got, and hopefully subscribe. See you in the next one. Wack out.